Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nico and I'm a full-time eBay reseller. So technically it's Monday, but happy Mother's Day from last night. It's 12:16 a.m. I had a little bit too much fun this weekend with friends and family and took a nap today, and so now I really have to get going on getting my shipping ready because I have to leave pretty early tomorrow to go take a trip with my mom that was already scheduled. So I just need to get started. I should have done it earlier in the day or Saturday, but we've just had things all weekend and I just couldn't fit it in. So right now I have 21 orders going out for $888.32, and that is since Friday. We shipped on Friday morning and I haven't shipped since then, so it's about a little over 48 hours for those 21 orders. Saturday was pretty busy with orders. Today not so much. I think I sold like 6 items today, so you know, that's still okay. It was Mother's Day. A lot of people were pretty busy. So anyway guys, let's go ahead and get started. I think my printer is on here. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can get. So this first item, oh, I think I pushed copy accidentally. All right, this is one of my favorite brands. Yeah, it's going to copy something when I don't even have a copy in there. That's okay. That is all right. Okay, so this is becoming one of my favorite brands. This is Gudrun Sjodren. Woohoo. And the only thing about this shirt is it just had this motif, and that is it. It's just a black kind of heavier shirt. Nothing else about it. This is not typical of what I think of in the brand. I think of linen and different things, but anyway, it was a great sale. I found this for $1 this week. Oh, I want to put it back in my plastic. I found this for $1 this week at the thrift store. It's a church run thrift, and they were getting rid of all their winter and trying to get their summer stuff out. So this was just sitting there and I picked it up for $1. I could not find exact comps on it. I didn't know exactly how to price it, so I just went high based on what the other things in the brand normally sell for. So I sold this literally within just a few days for $45 plus shipping, so $54.95. So I hope I didn't underprice it, but I just couldn't find exact comps. All right, so it does say Monday, and this is going overseas actually, so that's interesting. And I just want to make sure I'm on the right printer. I have 2 printers. My other printer wasn't working the other day. I know I haven't made a shipping video all week. It's just because I've been gone and I wasn't here to actually hold the items up. So there's nothing interesting to see on those videos. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure I choose the right printer. I've been having trouble with this other printer on this computer, so that's why I need to make sure I choose a different one this time. Okay. I'm excited to get all these items out. So tomorrow may not be too much of a sourcing day. It's going to be more of a travel day. Get to the hotel, get my mom checked in, get her ready for her conference and everything. And we'll just go to dinner and that kind of thing. I might have time to start thrifting. It just depends on what she wants to do. I'm kind of on her schedule taking her to this conference. So if she just wants to relax in the hotel, or if I need to do something for her, I will. But if I do get time, I will start tomorrow. All right. I'm very unorganized, guys. I feel really good about what I got done, though. Let's see. On Friday night, we saw family. Then on Saturday, we came back and started kind of getting ready because I knew I had this trip tomorrow, or today, I guess it is now. And so I did, I want to say like 4.5 hours of paperwork, throwing things away, that had gotten in my inbox, not even on email, but just my physical inbox. And I knew it wouldn't take me that long, but I've been hauling that paperwork on every trip I go on for about 3 weeks. And I finally got tired of just picking up an entire tub of paperwork. So I watched a bunch of TV with my husband, and I just sat there and went through it. And it just like I said, I knew it wouldn't take me very long, and that's what was so frustrating about it, is I just could not get ahead of it. So I feel really good about that. Now I just need to get my listings done. All right, this I showed just this week. Again, I had a lot of things sell just this week. I really am attempting to do the 100% sell through in 90 days. So that means a lot of things are going to sell the same week. The only reason this got by the thrift store where I bought it from is because when you type it in, there are 0 available. When you click on sold, which thankfully I did, there's 59 sold. That was at the time I comped this, because this store marks everything up. They put tags on it saying, you know, this is what it sells for on eBay. And they obviously don't go to the solds. They just go to the active. And so when I saw this, I knew that this would sell right away. The minute I listed it, I had a bunch of lowball offers, but I held in there for about, I don't know, I want to say 24 hours, and someone finally paid my full price. So this is some kind of a wireless wall switch. I don't know why this particular one is so popular. But anyway, it sold for $59.99 plus shipping, so $70.99. And I paid $5 for that. So that is a great sale. I'm very happy with that. Sorry guys, I gotta... Okay. Let's see how much this weighs. This is going to Roseburg, Oregon. Okay, and this weighs 14 ounces. I have Parcel Select in there. Let me go ahead and put 15 ounces, mark it up a little bit, and see what priority is. Yeah, priority is $7.96. Parcel Select is $7.87. So we'll definitely go with priority. And I think that's it. I'm not going to put insurance on this or any additional insurance or anything. I think this is fine. Just go with it. I love items like that that just sell within hours. I don't love selling electronics. It's kind of one of those things where they could say, oh, you know, I opened the package and it didn't work, you know. That does happen. I think it happens obviously a lot more than on clothing. So that's the only downside of that. But for $5, I'll take a chance. I'm still finishing up these envelopes, and I'm going to switch to the other things. The only problem that I'm going to see with the other labels is I'll have to use this printer, because that printer over there, once in a great while, it'll have squigglies on it, and so it'll waste my paper when that happens. Okay, let's see our next one. These also, I just found this week. I listed them and they sold within about 48 hours. I had to dig everything out of this pile over here, which just needs put away before I leave tomorrow, so my husband can find it when he goes to ship. So I was pulling all this stuff out of there. I might have underpriced them, but I don't think so. I looked these up, and I looked up the exact colorway, which is just kind of plain, kind of a gray. I always pick up ultras whenever I can. Let me try to show you the ultra label here. See if I can find it to where I can show it. I don't know where it says Ultra. I'm trying to find it. I know it does because I know that's what these are. Oh, goodness. Anyway, they say Lone Peak, Gator Trap. Yeah, I don't know why I can't find the label. Sorry, guys. I really wanted to show it to you. So, oh, right there. It's right there. I'm like, I know these shoes are Ultra shoes. So anyway, I always pick these up. I get to where I can kind of tell what they are. I don't know if it's this sawtooth on the bottom, but I can kind of walk right to them, almost like Hoka's now. I've sold them enough. So, like I said, sold within 48 hours. Let's see, where did I get these? You'd have to go back to my haul and look at where I got these. I want to say I just got these at the normal Goodwill. I haven't been to the bins for weeks. I can't wait to go. I probably will go this weekend. So I paid no more than $5 for these. Let me make the presentation a little bit nicer here. Okay, so these sold, no promoted listings. These sold with my 22% off coupon, and they sold for $42.99 plus shipping, so $47.47. Okay, let me weigh these. 1 pound 12. Got this big label on this box. I use recycled boxes. It just saves me a ton of money, and I don't have any trouble finding them, so it's not really that big of a time investment. I have people give them to me, or right down the street is a dollar store, and they let me take any that I want. So I always have boxes, but my black marker is getting dry. I need to... All right, guys. So these are going to Marietta, Georgia. What did I say? 115. Parcel select is $9.58, but let's see what we can do. Priorities $9.94. Definitely going to do that. I charged them $11.25. So we're going to get that out of there. We're not keeping very much on the shipping, and that's fine with me as long as I'm, you know, not going over. That's good. Okay. So far, we're all at $20 net profit on these last three items. The Ultras, the Gudrun Sjodren shirt, and that wireless timer. So that's really what I like to do. And all three of these items I just found this week. So they all had 100% or more sell-through rate. And it's really nice when you can do that. Now, that's only three items. I have other items that, you know, I've had a while, and so I'm really trying to get my whole store full of just this stuff. Because it's so nice to just not even get it put away, and you just pull it right out of there. Oh, I need another piece of tape on here, I think. Hopefully, yeah, I should have enough tape. Okay, guys. This is another $20 net profit or more item. I just bought these this week also. I want to say, for some reason, I'm thinking, no, these aren't marked out. There is a pair of other Doc Martens that I have that I paid $10 for. These I just got for $4.50 at that same church thrift. These are a women's 8 or a men's 7. I put chunky, Y2K, lace up Oxford. They did use my 22% off coupon, and I sold these within 48 hours for $59.99 plus shipping, so $67.60. You can wait longer on these shoes, you know, and get closer to 100, but I was happy with the 48-hour turnaround. Okay, see how much these weigh. All right, these need to be 3.9 pounds. And let's see, these are going to Berwyn, Illinois. I charged $14.25 because I knew they were heavy, and if they went across the country, I knew they'd be heavy. I'm going to go ahead and bump them up to priority mail at $11.65 since I did charge them more, so that'll be nice. I didn't even check my paper in this printer. Hopefully I have enough. I love Doc Martens, especially the Y2K ones. I just am pretty much picking them up unless they are dry rotted or something. I pretty much have decided, I mean, I don't hold them very long if I price them at around $60. If I try to get too much, then they do sit. I have one other pair that hasn't moved yet. I'll have to go back in and look at what's going on with that one. Okay. Need to make room here, guys. Sorry. Whoops. I've got enough room, but not enough room. How's that? Okay, so these I've had forever. I'm so glad they're going. As you know, I've been doing editing videos about editing my old stuff that's not moving. I was just about to get to this box, but these sold before I could get to them. I have ended and sold similar on some of these, and I've, you know, lowered the prices when I could on them, but finally these sold. So, the guy messaged me on Saturday, I want to say, and asked me if they had pockets, and my pictures weren't clear enough to tell, so I told him I'd have to find out, but yes, they definitely do have pockets. I picked these, I want to say, out of the bins, you know, about... it's going on about 8 months ago, maybe even a year ago. They were pretty distinctive, and so I looked them up there, and they just took forever to sell. I don't really know why. I put Y2K vintage green leopard. These are Zimbabaluba. Try saying that. Zimbabaluba shorts. So anyway, in the end, I just took $10 and plus shipping, so $17.45. So as unique as they are, they really aren't a brand that is in as much demand. So as cute as they are, I wouldn't pick them up again. They just sat too long for me. These are going to Venice, California, first class, so $4.88, and I charged $6.50. Oops. Okay. See if my printer is right here. was everyone else's weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. A little bit of rest. If I weren't going on so many Monday trips, I would have the weekends off. I just keep, sorry guys, my hair is in my face. It's like midnight, and I know I look like I should be in bed, huh? If I wasn't taking off so many Mondays lately, I would have the weekends off, but that's all right. Make sure the camera is still there. Okay, back to orders. So these should be a pair of J. Jill Ponte pants. Let me find these. Okay, this is not pants, actually. It's a J. Jill shirt. It's a Ponte tunic shirt. So I put brown earth tones, minimalist, and stretch in this. And so there it is. This was kind of a hard color because it's kind of an olive green, but yet it's kind of a brown. So hopefully they like the color. I put earth tone and minimalist. So this sold for $24.10 complete by the customer. That's including shipping. So it was $16 plus shipping. So that one is not within my my $20 net profit. Neither is that old clearance item, the clearance shorts. But that's okay. Still some decent sales. Okay, 14 ounces. This is going to South Carolina. So it's going to cost $6.60 and I charged $6.75. That sold pretty fast though. The J. Jill Ponte sells really pretty quick for me. I'm just hoping to find it in bigger sizes and stretch to get, you know, 21, 22. I just want to up my sales price, but I will still pick up J. Jill Ponte, definitely. And that one I only had, I want to say 2 weeks. If I would have wanted to keep countering or whatever, I could have. That was a size large, but I find it enough. I just went ahead and took the 16 bucks. That's still a great sale, actually. It's kind of heavy fabric with summer coming, I think. Now, if you're going on a hike, maybe not, but it's not a lightweight summer fabric either, I don't think. All right, let's see our next one. Okay, David Carey. What is this one about? I feel like I don't even remember these sales. I pulled them like 2 days ago because I was going to do this on Saturday, and I just couldn't do it. Let me see. Where are you? Okay, David Carey shirt. This is a good sale. I've had this for, I don't know, 8 months minimum. So that's why I'm like, what shirt is this? I forgot about it. It's a David Carey original. And I knew it was distinctive when I picked it up because of the drums and the musical motif on it. I cannot remember if this was a Ben's pickup or not. But anyway, it stayed in my store for at least 8 months. I end and sell similar, so I can't tell you exactly. But anyway, by the number, I can tell it's been there a while. So this did not sell with any promotions at all. So it sold for 20 bucks plus shipping, so $27.95. So I'm glad to finally get 20 bucks out of this item for as long as I've had it. Oh, come on here. There we go. 10 ounces. This is going to Chesapeake, Virginia. And first class is going to cost $5.17. I charged $6.75. I'm going to try to make an editing video right now. I did edit about 21 items, and stuff wasn't listed, stuff I had to pull. So it's only 21 items. That's all I can do this weekend. I really need to just do about 150 more items, but I don't want to mess up the garage so my husband can't find my items when he needs to ship. Okay. We had a pretty rainy week in Wyoming. It was just constant rain. Now, today was actually pretty nice. It was a little overcast and maybe a little chilly, but still a really nice day today. All right, what do we have here? Oh, okay, this is a good one. I hope I didn't wrap it too well. I think I did, though. All right, let me see if I can. Yeah, I probably won't. Well, maybe. Let me just see if I can open this. I really want you to see this piece. Now, this is a consignment item, so I don't get really that much money on this. Honestly, I'm not charging my friend that much because it's from the estate of her parents, but it's part of that jewelry. And I didn't know how to price this. I did a lot of research on it. So that is right there. Let me see if you're seeing this here. There we go, up higher. Okay, so there we go. And this is from the Camrose and Cross, and it's Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy. I showed this in my haul video. And so anyway, this finally sold. I've had this a while. I started it really, really high because the Camrose and Cross in this kind of series of people who went to state events and different things, they made a whole series of it. And Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy had a lot of different jewelry pieces that they mimicked, or whatever you want to say. And so I didn't know where to price it because this exact one was not on Terapeak, and I couldn't find it on Google at all. So, you know, maybe they're going to resell it and get more. I don't know. But I did my best to start very, very high. So I think we did good for, you know, the amount of time that we waited. I think we waited long enough. This sold via promoted listings. This is the Camrose and Cross necklace, Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy, Ayub Khan 1961 dinner. So it's a mock-up of what she wore to that dinner in 1961. So it sold for $72.92 plus shipping, so $83.92. So I probably will, let's see, this is going to Portland. I'm trying to decide, since this is my friend's and not mine, I probably will put signature confirmation on it. If it's my stuff, I'm not inherently, you know, it's just part of the game where you do lose things sometimes and people scam you. But since this is my friend's, I'm going to go ahead and slap on some signature confirmation. And so it'll cost $11.55, and I only charged them $11. I hate to do that to the customer, kind of, you know, on a $75 item to make them possibly have to make a trip to the post office. I don't really like doing that, but since this is my friend's, you know, jewelry, I'm going to go ahead and do it. This, I don't know why it's in there. I had one order this week. I had several returns. They were all don't fit or whatever. But I did have one lady, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago, she messaged me and, you know, said that her item hadn't arrived and didn't show any tracking. And at the time, I don't know why I had her wait. For some reason, I thought it would show up, and I did a search case on the Postal Service, and it still is nowhere to be found. All it shows is that I printed the label and it was awaiting delivery to the post office up here. So, I mean, I know my office looks messy, but believe me, it's not in here. I know where everything is, and so that is just really strange. Maybe it'll turn up. She was really nice about it, but I did have to refund that. It was like 16 bucks, but still. All right, this is a Ralph Lauren dress. Let's see where we're at here. This has polka dots. It is a women's size 18. It has ruched sleeves. I haven't had this that long. I probably could have held out for more on this. Ralph Lauren, size 18. Really pretty sleeveless. Kind of, not ruched sleeves, but ruched waist, I should say. So anyway, I was having some slow days. I don't know. Friday I don't think was slow. I think I just really was taking pretty much any offer. I was busy and I didn't pay much for this dress. So anyway, I took $15.14 plus shipping, so $21.56. Actually, I didn't take an offer because they used a coupon. So that's why it's lower than I'm normally would have. It's because of the 22% off coupon. So I think I had about 22 on this, and then they used my coupon, which is fine. I find these all the time, and so not a bad turnaround. I pay about $4 for dresses at the local Goodwill, and then if I can't remember if I grabbed this out of the bins or not. If I grabbed it out of the bins, then of course it's even cheaper. Okay, 1 pound 15 ounces, going to West Orange, New Jersey. So it's going to cost $8.30. I am trying to, oh, it says something went wrong with the printer. Let's see here. Oh, no. I'll try again. Make sure I chose the right printer. Yes, I did. So let's see. Unless it's just out of paper. There it goes. That's like... Yeah, since that was a size 18 dress, 18's a good size. I probably should have held out for a little bit more, but I'm happy with it. It's all right. Let's see what we have next here. I don't even know what this is. Oh, okay. This I was hoping to get more for. Let's see if I can pull this out here. I showed this in one of my haul videos, so I'll just show some of the detail on it. This is like a costume jacket, and I pulled this out of the bins. It's very embellished. Here is just one of the sleeves and the collar. You know, you can tell it just has gorgeous embroidery, but it's a lot longer and heavier than it looks, and I don't want to have to roller it off. But anyway, I started this at like $75 or $80, and because there were no comps, it doesn't have a brand. The only thing it had was a manufacturer's tag that said small, so I knew it wasn't a homemade one. But anyway, I tried. So finally this week I just took $22.94 plus shipping, so $38.12. Not bad for a bins pickup. I think this would have cost me about $4 in the bins. I don't know why I have it in that. That's not going to work to ship. Let's see here. That box is not really big enough. I must have been out of these bags at the time because I don't know why I would have put it in a box anyway, really. Maybe I thought it was going to go for $100, and I thought, you know, I'll just box it nice, but... Put this out of my way. Let me see if I can get the label thing off here. Okay. So yeah, let's see how much this weighs. So 2 pounds, 13 ounces. So I would have paid almost $6 for this at the bins, actually. This is going to LA, which is fitting. Hopefully you see it in a movie or something. I am going to go ahead and ship this priority for $9.59, and I charged them $13 in shipping. Got the best one coming up here next. I had a really good sale this week. Okay. Alright guys, so this is my best sale of the last couple days. This is a vintage pair of Sears jeans. I tried getting $250 for these because I had trouble finding comps. So these are Sears Roebuck jeans, 1950s. Sanforized, strong, reliable, rare, carpenter, and then I put salvage, and I was just looking and hoping that these are, because I told the one guy that I thought they were, but now I'm not seeing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and ship these, and then I'll let him know. But anyway, there's the brand on it, and they do have some condition issues. I'm trying to think what. But yeah, I got some advice on these from a guy I know who's really, really good at jeans. Oh, I know what it was. All of the stitching is kind of off of the pockets. So these are definitely, you know, they have condition issues, but these are 1950s, so people don't care. And so anyway, I sold them for $125 plus shipping, so $134.75. So I'm going to make myself a note to message him. Let's see. Okay. I had one guy ask me if they were salvage, and I said I thought they were, because I don't know why I would have put that in the listing, but I don't think that's considered salvage, so I think I kind of messed up on it. I don't think it's going to matter on these pants, honestly, but I will let them know. So this is going to Sparta, New Jersey, and I am going to maybe put signature on this too, I think. Okay. I need to print off that jewelry one too. I need to make myself some notes so I don't forget to pay my friend. When you have this many orders, which I'm sure most of you do, and you're doing consignment, you have to make sure and go back and look at what you sold for the day and print it off. I don't like to print off the form until after I ship, because then the order summary has the shipping label in it. If I print it off before I ship, then I have to go back in and see what I was charged for shipping. So eBay makes it really, really simple if you just print off that order page after you ship the item. but it means I have to remember to go back in. So I'm just in the habit now, between what I sell for my son and then this gal that I'm doing all the jewelry on, I'm pretty much in the habit of going back in. All right, these we've had a long time. This was my son's. I'm not going to open it back up. This was before I started making videos. This is a vintage lot of 2 Mighty Max play sets, Doom, Dragon, Ice, Alien figures, Bluebird toy. So it's some kind of set of toys. I think he thought we would get more, but he just got this in a junk lot, so he was fine with the price. He went in and lowered a bunch of stuff. Last time I was with him, he just took my phone and went in and just lowered all of his stuff that he's had a long time. So anyway, we still got $14.59 plus shipping, so $25.68. Which, you know, he buys huge groups of toys, and so sometimes he's just trying to get some extra money toward what he paid for the whole box. He only buys it if he can get, you know, like one bolo item out of the box. And we're trying to look at what is worth our time as far as when we're splitting it. He's definitely realizing that even on the stuff he didn't pay much for, by the time we split this and everything, it's, you know, it's not really worth his time to do this too often on the low end. But I think we thought we would get 20, and this is just low because of it's a clearance item. So this is going to Brooklyn, New York. That's $8.61. It's $9.15 by priority mail. Since it's going all the way to New York, I'm just going to bump them up. I charged them $9, but I'm going to pay $9.15 just to get it to them. Get it out of here. We're almost done with this bag. Whatever I don't get done here, I need to take in the car. So I'm really anxious to try to photo that stack there and not have to take it with me. But I also don't want to be tired driving tomorrow. So I think I'm going to end up probably just having to take some work with me, but it's fine. I'm just at my dad's. We'll chill and just get my work done. So let's see. I think that is taped good enough. It'll be a welcome change to kind of get out, go up to Colorado, and just, I'm going to go to Pueblo, Colorado, and I'm going to do a lot of sourcing there. There's one ARC, and there's a couple private thrift stores that I do okay at. Now, this is on Wednesday. I'm going to go do that. Sorry, guys. My tape is stuck again. Okay. So yeah, I'm hoping to come home with some decent stuff. All right, this is just an Eddie Bauer shirt. Let me see what I got. Eddie Bauer shirt. It sold with a 22% off coupon. This is a linen blend, and it's a men's medium. So not the best size, but a great fabric. So it sold for $16.96 complete, though. So that's including the shipping. This is going to Helmetta, New Jersey. It's going to cost $5.17, and I charged $6.75. For a men's size medium, that's not so bad. I'm sure I could have held out, you know, and gotten 22, but I feel like I hold Eddie Bauer forever if I try to wait too long. Now, since this was linen, maybe I could have waited a little bit longer. I'm watching, when I'm doing my other work, I'm watching that King of Collectibles on Netflix. Have any of you watched that? Boy, they have a huge operation, man. Jeez. I think they do like, 20 million a month. No kidding on there. 20 million a month at least or more. And they have people who shop for them and sell them collectibles, and then they resell it and make their profit. This is a cabbie jacket. It's a woman's size 4. I think I picked this up out of the bins just because it was, new at tags. I always look up cabbie by the number. So, apparently when I looked up the number, I felt like I could get a decent price. This is just gorgeous. The only problem with it is a size 4. So I think that's just why it took a while. And I finally took, I guess I didn't take an offer. They used my coupon for 22% off. And so it sold for $18.24 plus shipping, so $24.58. Cabbie actually sells really well for me. If I look up that number and put the name, the style name, I do okay with it. I'm trying to pick it up in bigger sizes, or if it's really a substantial piece that sells for a lot. Okay, this is just eking in here. This is going to Huntington Beach, California. Okay, these shoes are so heavy. These are a pair of Roper shoes. Really nice condition on these. So these are a 10.5D. They sold via promoted listing. My son had reduced the price on them. I think we probably maybe undersold these. These are barn slip-on loafers, but we sold them for $20 plus shipping, so $33.80 all in all. I'm gonna look at how they're going here. These are going to Chittenango, New York. I charged $12.50. It's gonna cost $12.54. 16 by 10 by 8. Okay, I've got that in there. Okay, where did my marker go here? Let me double check my weight. Yep. All right, so this is going to cost $12.54 to send. Not too bad, really, but. Okay. 3 or 4 more, guys, unless more have come in. Sometimes that happens, but since it's so late, I doubt that's going to happen now. During the day when I ship, I just have more orders come in the whole time. I might, oh, no paper. Okay, we can fix that. The problem is I don't use this printer very often, so I gotta see if I'm smart enough to figure out where the paper goes. There we go. again. Okay. Problem solved. I had such a hard technology week. If you saw my other video by chance, I just, the internet wouldn't work anywhere I went. Like, no matter if I was at my daughter's apartment, which I share with her, or, you know, here I got the fiber, which is amazing now. It's just amazing. But for the week, I was just doing appointments and phone calls and waiting. And here's the old router. I got to send it back to CenturyLink, and they put a new one in, and it does seem a lot faster, and it didn't cost me anything, so that's fine. It's just that I think I just spent so much time this week. That's kind of why I'm behind is, you know, they were at my house, or not my house, but the apartment that we rent there with my daughter in Laramie. They were there for about 2.5 hours upgrading, whatever they did with that. And then the fiber people here were at my house here about a week ago, and it took longer than that. They had to do something out back, and so I feel like I just only accomplished that kind of stuff, which it's important. I mean, especially here, my internet is so much faster uploading these videos that I don't regret at all doing it, believe me. But boy, it's just all my time went to that. Do you ever feel like that? Like you just only accomplished, like just, you didn't get any work done, in other words. I felt kind of like that. Didn't get all my listing done. Okay, that one is good to go. I'm going to have to rearrange those. All right, so this sale, it just sold. This is, oh, I show I have 6 left, and I only have 3 pulled. I wonder what I missed here. Oh well, we'll go ahead and ship what we have, and then I'll read the rest. So this one I just edited literally minutes before it sold. I will talk about this on my editing video, but anyway, it's a Travis Matthew shirt. I still have it wrong in the title. I was editing all of these, and I always put 2 T's in the title, and it's only 1 T on Travis Matthew. And this was not listed. This was, I had to go to Ink Frog to list this back onto eBay. It had dropped off. So I've had this shirt for well over a year. It's just a t-shirt is all it is, but it's modal, and it's really nice kind of modal stretch type fabric. So anyway, the minute I relaunched this sold for $8 plus shipping, so $14.33. Since I've had this for 2 years, I just wanted to take an offer and get it out of here. So it did. It sold immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and print the shipping label on that one. But yeah, I had 2 Travis Matthew shirts that I had misspelled his last name and put 2 T's, and for whatever other reason, they just had dropped off. Okay, 7 ounces. So this made my time worth it tonight to do the editing of the 21 items. I at least sold one and figured out where it was. This is going to Texas. I charged $5.25, and it's going to cost $4.20 on this one. Okay. I see, it's probably down in there. Probably have a couple more orders down in there. I'm telling you, when you go and you spend your time in the thrift and you look up, you know, all these brands that you don't know and all of that, it's really paying off. I'm selling things within 48 hours of listing them for decent prices. Not everything, obviously. This is an item that got away from me, but the reason I only have 2 more items and I show 6 is because some of them are still down in here. Okay, so I was experimenting on Life is Good shirts. I see them every day of the week. And, you know, I wanted to see what I could get because I can pick them out of the bins for around $1.50. This was a good one. This one did work. My other ones are pretty stagnant. I think if I lower them to 14, they will sell right away. But I'm trying to get, you know, upwards of 20, 24, whatever. This one I went ahead and took an offer. Well, no, it sold with a coupon. I keep saying an offer, but I mean that it sold on sale with my coupon for 22% off. So it sold for $19.59 plus shipping, so $23.21. This one was a little bit more substantial. It's an XL. It is new with tags, and so I think that's a good price, $23. But I don't know if I'll keep picking them up because I feel like they're pretty much a $12 to $15 item for me, unless I'm just really willing to hold them. But I do have about 5 more, and so we'll just see what happens. I won't make a determination yet. But like this week, if I run into them, I don't think I'll pick them up this week. I heard someone else saying, I think it might have been Kaylee Elaine, saying that she, you know, picks them up, and I see it in her haul videos. And I think she can get $25 for them, but I'm just struggling to get that much. So this is going to California. It's going to cost $4.88, and I charged them $6.75. Oh, printer error again. Let me try. I know it has paper now, so that's not the problem. There was one day this week, and I know we weren't making videos. My husband was shipping here. I was on my phone and helping him where I was at, and this printer wouldn't work, so he had to pick up everything and go to his office and print, you know, print off from there. And we were just like, this is just exhausting, but it worked out. Normally, he ships very fast for me. You know, I make sure and I double check everything, but it's normally not really that big of a deal. But this week was just kind of trying. But I was outsourcing and I found some good stuff. I think it was worth it. All right, so this is the last one that I have in person. Or I have pulled. This is a Lulu's dress. I go back and forth on Lulu's. This is new with tags, so it was just a no-brainer. I want to say I paid $4.50 for this at the regular Goodwill, but I can't remember honestly. I've had this about a month. I sold it for $22 plus shipping, so $31.75. I put minimalist in the title because it is just a plain black dress. So it's just very, very plain and black, but it's really darling. It does have this detail on the skirt, which I thought was just very, very cute. So I put fit and flare, minimalist, and it did sit a little bit, but let's see, I need my tape roller now to get that off. Okay. So I'll package this one, and then I'll let you know about the other 3 that sold. So this one is just under a $20 net profit. I would say this is about a $15, $16 net profit, since it sold for $31.75 shipped, and it's going to cost me $8.30 plus the eBay fees, of course. So I think it's safe to say that I made at least 15 net profit on there, which I'm okay with. I really want to aim for 20. This one's going to Marion Station, Pennsylvania, and it's going to cost $8.30, like I said. I guess I'll keep that. So after this prints, I have 3 more orders that I need to go find. I think they're down in here because they're things I just listed. Okay, so the things that I need to pull down here are a Sandy Starkman skirt. It's a woman's small. I put gauze, floral stretch. I went back and forth. The person wanted this for like, 12 bucks. And, I just kept countering, and I don't know if that's the person who actually ended up buying it or not. Anyway, I sold this skirt that I just bought this week for $27 plus shipping, so $36.04. Then I have a pair of Vibram 5-finger barefoot shoes, size 7. These are my son's, but they have smart wool lining, so that was a good pickup. He says he paid $1, and I sold them for $32 plus shipping, so $38.75. And then we sold a Howler Brothers shirt. It's a men's XL. It's a gray. It did have some ironing marks, like when you iron over a snap. It had that kind of a circle mark where the iron had gone over the snap. Not a burn, but it just had the imprint, I guess you'd call it. But I put that in there, and I still got $30 plus shipping, so $40 for that Howler Brothers shirt. So the Sandy Starkman skirt, let's see, that was $36.04 total with the shipping. That should be about a $20 net profit. Pretty close. The Howler Brothers should be also. That's a $40 shipped item. And then the Vibram barefoot shoes, it won't be because my son and I are splitting them, but we'll each get around $14, and he paid $1. So not bad. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, my net total, or not my net, that's my gross, 21 items for $882.32. I'm going to go, guys, and I'm going to go grab the editing that I've been doing, and I'm going to make a quick editing video. So I know you're probably not going to see this till morning. It'll be kind of a slim week for me making shipping videos again because I'll be gone the entire week sourcing. And but you might hear from me with some hauls. So have a good day if I don't catch you on the editing video. Please push the like button if you don't mind. Bye-bye.